going.
How are we doing all? Okay, so you guys have had some experience with steels. Who can tell me what these two steels are?
What's a diamond steel?
Diamond steel and a traditional steel. So, what do you guys usually, what do you get in your kits these days? You get a diamond steel. All right. This is a little bit old-fashioned, but diamond steel does a little different job. So what we want to do is, you can sharpen your knife on a stone. But as you use it, whether you're right-handed or left-handed, eventually what's going to happen is, as the knife cuts and you're pushing it into this board, it's going to start bending one way or another. So what happens is your blade actually rolls over to one side or another. Or along the blade, it can even roll in different ways, right? So a steel hones that. It puts an edge back on your blade, right? So it feels more sharp. In fact, it isn't any less sharp, it's just you're straightening that blade right back out, so that when you go back to cutting, you feel it is nice and sharp. So that's what a traditional stainless steel does. Not a stainless steel, but a stainless metal steel. What you want to do is a light touch. You want to find about a 15 to 20 degree angle, okay? And you want to go down on both sides, keeping your fingers behind the guard, right? Always want to keep your fingers behind the guard. Why? Cut what? Come on, speak up, guys. Don't be shy. You don't want to cut your finger. Yes. You come down like that. Boom. You got to cut right on the tip of your non-dominant hand. That's no fun. So, behind the guard, 15 to 20 degree angle, and you're just moving the knife back and forth. If this is not comfortable to you, you feel you still are a little unsure and you don't want to cut yourself, you can set the tip down, find that same angle, and do that. Now, diamond steel actually does put a little bit of sharpness. So honing your knife straightens it. Sharpening the knife is actually taking off a micro layer of metal, right? So you see old knives, right? Knives that have been used for a long time. They're worn down. They're down to here because over the years, all that sharpening has taken that off. So, but it's the same process with a diamond steel. And either way, okay. And it doesn't matter which knife you use. Here's a Santoku, here's a French knife, same thing. I'm doing it a little quick, but you get the idea. So do you understand, you see the importance of that? You should do this about every couple hours that you're using your knife, at least. It'll take that. So within a day, within this class period, you should have your steel out and use it 2 or 3 times, okay? Now the final important part, and you don't have this luxury on this, but this is magnetic here. Why would the tip of that be magnetic? Don't know. In my day, what they would ask us to do is run the edge of the blade across the metal tip to pick up any metal shavings that did come off, okay? Nowadays, we take a towel, soft towel, and we wipe it off, all right? Either way, you want to wipe or run it across the metallic surface of a steel to get any micro piece, any fine grains of metal off. Now, to test your knife, a lot of people say use paper, cut paper. If you can cut paper, your knife's sharp. I personally don't like doing that because one of the things that dulls a knife the most is cutting paper, believe it or not. So, a nice tomato, check that pressure, right? See that? I'm hardly putting any pressure on that. Let's try the Santoku. I'll wipe it off. Right? See, there's a little bit of give. So this is not as sharp as this knife, right? Okay. But that's why you sharpen a knife with this, excuse me, that's why you hone your knife with the steel. All right, so points to take away. The steel does not sharpen, it hones, it straightens the blade back out. Always wipe your knife afterwards so you're not imparting any metallic bits into your food. And check your knife. Try the knife beforehand and after. Actually, just if someone doesn't mind offering up a knife to try out. And then we'll be finished and we'll get back into service. So let's see how this cuts. Okay, see that? It's a lot of kind of falls right off unless I push, right? So let's try steel, right? 15 to 20 degree angle, back and forth. Usually about 5 or 6 strokes is all you need. Either way. Wipe it off. Better. See that? It's not falling off. You can still get a little steel or stonework on it, but you see the difference. Can you visually see that difference there? All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, sharpen your knives, and then after you sharpen your knives, steel your knives. Okay? S-T-E-L, not S-T-A-L. All right. Sound good?
Yep.
Any questions? Any thoughts? All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes.